Uh-oh, I forgot my microphone. And I have a little dog in here who's upset that Robert's gone outside without her. And I have another dog in here because Robert's gone outside without her. We got the grand dog this week. Yep. Molly's here and this is in heaven with, I dropped my little pen. She's got a pack. And the kids are on vacation and all is well with the world. Thank you for praying yesterday. We got something signed and the babies are going to be taken care of. That's all that matters to me is us take care of the babies. Now, I have my little post-it note I made last night about what to talk about today because we're on our body clutter journey. Yep, come on in here. We're going to talk about body clutter. Let's see how many people we can get in here. Yesterday, let me tell you what happened yesterday. Yesterday, I had some nuts in the afternoon. I have a little bowl of nuts. It's just like a handful. And it's getting some fiber in my body, which is causing things to move. That's a good thing. Then I drank 11 cups of water. Now, it's about this much water in a cup. I don't try to drink it all. I just try to get some in me, 2 cups every time I go to the bathroom. And then I have a cup of water by my chair, and I drink that too because I've always got water beside me. And then I have water at dinner and iced tea, and it's all good. You know, I'm getting lots of water in me. Well, I weighed again this morning, and I lost almost a whole pound, 0.8 of a pound. Added to the almost 2 pounds, that's almost 3 pounds in 2 days. So you can't sustain that, but I do believe it it comes from drinking the water. And some other things that I have noticed. Now this is phenomenal. For starting in May sometime, all I wanted to do in the afternoon, I couldn't wait till 3 o'clock got here so I could put my head down on the couch, put my feet up, and take a break and take a little tiny nap. Well, I haven't wanted to do that at all this month. I mean, not at all. So I think drinking my water is keeping me from being exhausted or fatigued in some way. And it's just, I'm blown away by how much energy I have. So get your water in. I mean, up it by a cup every day or so. And I'm looking at 6 to 8 ounces is what I'm drinking. I'm drinking at most 12 ounces when I'm in the bathroom. My back is like hurting, so I want to... and I've got to work on my posture because I've been slumping a little bit. So I want to try to work on my posture too. Well, I don't think I could get half of my body weight, that many ounces of water in me right now. I'm doing good to get the 10 or 11 cups. So I'm just pacing it. I'm not trying to drink it all at once because that's why I had a little bit of a Charlie horse this morning. It was a twinge in the arch of my foot. So today I will try to get a little more potassium in my system. And that will be good for me. A little more potassium. I'm going to move that up. Okay. Now, here's something else I thought about last night while we were having dinner. We were going to eat at, I was going to get a salad and some shrimp at our fish camp. And they were full up. I mean, it was standing room only, pretty much. And I said, well, do you want to go across the street? So we went across the street and we ate Mexican. Now, we love Mexican, and there's some certain dishes that I can eat there. And I don't eat the tortillas, and I don't have anything wrapped in a tortilla. And I get this dish that's just an all-meat dish with some peppers and onions on it. I mean, that's it. And a few tomatoes chopped up, and I have played a game with myself with the tortillas. I take my straw paper, or the paper that's wrapped around my napkin and silverware, and I tear it into 6 pieces. Yes, you heard me right. 6 pieces. And I put them in a little pile. And before I get a chip, I move it over to the end of the table so that I can keep up with, I'm not mindless eating. Do you hear that? I'm not mindless eating. So then I have a napkin in front of me, and I break a chip into 6 pieces. So really, I've got 6 times 6, and there's like 1.5 grams of carbs in each tortilla chip. So one tortilla chip is 1.5 grams. So I'm going to get right at 10 grams of carbs with those 6 chips. Last night I only ate 5. But I ate them slow, and I put salsa on them. I didn't get any guacamole dip because the dish that I got is an all-meat dish, and it has a half an avocado sliced on top. So I figured I'd get my carbs from that avocado. And I realized I couldn't eat it all. That's unheard of for me. To not want to clean my plate. Imagine that. I couldn't clean my plate. I left about this much of a platter of food, about this much, 1/3 of the plate. And I was full. I was up to here. Had a glass of tea with some lemon in it. And everything, I'm thinking, how many times that as children we were forced to clean our plates? How many times? And we do the same thing to our children. Yes, we do. We make them eat everything on their plate. We make them hate vegetables. Did you hear that? We make them hate vegetables. But you gotta have fun with the veggies. So we even need to have fun with the veggies. So if you're not gonna eat your veggies, then if you get a salad, get a few extra sprigs of broccoli and dip them in the ranch dressing or blue cheese dressing and eat those little trees. Call them little trees. We got a song about it on our kids CD. It's all about eating your veggies. And we've got to get more vegetables in us. I'm trying to get more niacin from mushrooms. I'm trying to get more potassium. And I may have to take a potassium tablet today, but I only like to take 1 a week if I do that. And then, but this Clean Plate Club, we have cleaned plates for years. Not just ours, we've cleaned off our children's plates. You know, the starving children in Africa, the food would never, that's what we were told. What about those starving children in Africa? And I could never figure that out. Why would the food that's on my plate have anything to do with the starving children in Africa? Yep. So, let's practice leaving a little bit on our plate. Got that? We're not a member of the Clean Plate Club anymore. we can leave a little bit of food on our plate that's not going to go in our bodies and make us stretch our stomachs. And here's another thing you can do. Here comes my white cat. Hey, Penrod. You want up here? He's had a hurt foot, but he's getting better now. Anyway, when you get your food, if you're in a restaurant or you're filling your plate, only put 1 spoon, or take your knife if you're at a restaurant and cut everything in half. Even ask for a to-go box when you get there. Or share a dinner with whoever you're eating with. Split it right down the middle. That's half the food. It's playing a game with us. Now, Leanne and I, when we were writing Body Clutter and experimenting on different things, we used to feel really deprived if we didn't get dessert. But here's what we would do. We would toast to dessert. We would each take 1 bite of dessert. Get this? 1 bite of dessert. And then we would click our forks. And then we'd throw them on the floor and pick them up. And then we can't use our forks anymore because they've been on the floor. Then we would take the salt shaker and pour salt on it. And that would stop us from eating the whole dessert. We'd have 1 bite. Tammy is my good friend, and she helps with our homeschoolers. She's also a mentor for Fly Lady Premium, just like Karen is. Tammy does some amazing videos. We went to her son's wedding on Saturday. I love Tammy with all my heart. So check out her videos too. And Liz does some videos for us. Now, well, don't order dessert. But if you feel deprived, you can order dessert. That's a great idea, Debbie. Go home with half your meal for your husband. That's wonderful. But you got to think about it ahead of time. You have to think about it. You kind of have to have a Post-it note on your dashboard of your car to help you remember, or write it on your hand. Whatever you have to do to remember to do this is ask for a to-go box when you get there, or take your own with you in your purse, a little bento box. And just put it all in the bento box. And there's some great ones on Amazon to be able to put leftovers in. This can be a fun way to share with others, but never to get it in your body. And when you reduce the volume of food that you're putting in your body, then I think broccoli is on my menu for tonight. I will eat a lot of broccoli. When you don't put it in your body, you're not stretching your tummy, and your tummy shrinks. So these are all little games we can play with ourselves. Now, today is Thursday. I'm doing a show this afternoon, and there's no telling what we're going to talk about because I don't know yet. But we're in our master bedrooms, and today I talked about a desk in your bedroom. If you've got a desk in your bedroom, I kind of want you to do something else with it. Turn it into a vanity. There's lots of things you can do to it, but either get it out of there or make a new use for it. It's not a desk, because having a desk in your bedroom, just like having a TV in your bedroom, is not good for you. It's just not good for you. So everybody, have a great day. I've been talking for about 15 minutes now. I don't know. I didn't weigh ahead of time. I can probably look back on my calendar a couple of months to see what I weighed then to kind of give a good number. But I'm not worried about that right now. My focus is drinking my water because that's the habit of the month. That is the habit of the month. Now, this morning, for some reason, when I get up in the morning, my iWatch, which has been on the charger, is playing music. And this morning, I just started listening to it. I put my headphones in on my phone, and because whatever the phone's playing, it's playing. And put my headphones in, and there the last chapter of Body Clutter came on. The last chapter. And Leanne was reading about our journey. And it didn't get to me because it was playing random stuff. But it was just quite interesting. So yesterday we discussed reading labels. Let's see what's next. And we discussed snacking. Well, I'm not snacking. I'm purposely having some almonds in the afternoon because I need the fiber. Oh, complex carbohydrates. Fat and protein calories. Okay. String cheese has 80 calories. An apple has 90 calories, but an apple also has 26 grams of carbs. Anyway, with the carbohydrates, if it's got fiber in it, you can reduce the carbs by the amount of fiber, which the fiber helps things to not be absorbed quite as quickly. The sugar to not be absorbed into your bloodstream quite as quickly. Okay, so Body Clutter Mission number 12. Tips for balanced eating. I got to put it way out here. That's one thing I've noticed. When I do low carb, my eyesight changes just a little bit. My shoe size changes. Okay, let's see. So look at the color of things on your plate. You don't want a bunch of white. You want bright colors. So you want greens and reds, and you just want a variety of color on your plate. Protein is the size of the palm of your hand. And cutting out sweet drinks. You can lose probably close to 20 pounds in a year's time if you just cut out colas. Any kind of sweet drink, sweet tea, soda, you name it. Cut it out. Let's see. We're not on a diet. This isn't a diet. This is a lifestyle change. And we're doing it for ourselves. This is the way we are showing ourselves that we are worth something. Because we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Do you understand that? Michelle, my assistant, for many years, she's retired. Her sister-in-law died yesterday. Her husband came home from work and found her in the bed, gone. She was 58 years old, folks. 58 years old. So we never know. So let's take care of ourselves. You deserve it. Please say a prayer for their family. And it's just so So sad. We don't know what tomorrow brings. All we have is today. That's it. That's all we have. So please take care of yourself. Also, my daughter-in-law's great aunt passed away, and she was kind of always my daughter-in-law's grandmother. Emily looked at her as her grandmother, Aunt Vernell. She passed away yesterday. She had lived a long life. Her husband had gone before her. A son had gone before. You know, it's just, death is part of living. And ever since Fly Lady started, I have worked toward making what I've done perpetual. Because after I'm gone, people are still going to need help. In every, hey Tamara, love you. In every way. So let's take care of ourselves. Let's show ourselves that we love ourselves. I don't like diet drinks at all. Those are not good for you. They will leach the calcium out of your bones. They make you think you have sugar, so your body releases the same amount of insulin because of the fake sugar. And miss you too, girl. So diet drinks cause your blood sugar to drop dramatically. So don't drink diet drinks. Don't even drink anything with stevia or any of that stuff plays havoc with the insulin levels in your body. I knew somebody one time who drank 3 2-liter bottles of Diet Coke every day. And her blood sugar would be in her shoes. And I said, you just got to quit drinking that stuff. It's nasty. So everybody, let's continue to pray for our political leaders, our congressmen and our senators and our president. Let's continue to pray for the babies. You know, you can't blame somebody for wanting a better life. That's why you're here. You want a better life. You want a way to raise your family in a less chaotic way of living. So let's pray. We gotta pray. And I thank you for your prayers yesterday because it happened. Yes, even stevia. So folks, have a good day. I'm going to eat broccoli for dinner. I know that much. And I may take a potassium tablet right now. So folks, have a good day. I love you all. And I will see you tomorrow. I can't even talk.